Starting to feel real now. You guys showing
Yes.
up to the airport.
Yeah.
You guys,
Especially seeing you guys here, some fans outside, driving over here from my house. I talked to a buddy from Iowa, and I was like, can you believe this is happening again? And it's just an absolute thrill to be able to do this again, especially with this group. And I know you were there the other day, but this has been a special group to me and the coaching staff. And I said from the very beginning of this year, I want people to say, wow, those kids are having fun playing softball. And I cannot tell you how many times I've had friends, coaches, relatives, former players all year long. They have said that message to me from day one. And they accomplished the goal. And now they've put themselves in a position to do really good at the World Series.
What's the key going into this? You've obviously been here before, you have the experience. How do you attack this and the best mindset that your players can have this week?
Well, number one, you can't let it get too big because there's going to be 12 to 14,000 people. And, there's a story that a rookie in baseball wrote one year. And the advice from the veteran to him was, don't look up. Because it was a triple-decker stadium that they were in. And he gets out to position at third base, and the first thing he does, he looks up. And, most of our girls have played in that stadium, Devon Park, but not with 12,000 people in it, maybe 400. And, we play in the biggest crowds anywhere. So hopefully the Super Regionals have prepared us for this crowd. But there's also 48 cameras from ESPN, and I think we had 8 this weekend at home. So it's an incredible environment. You can't let it get too big. You have to take a deep breath every time you get out on the field, and especially when you step in the box. And then the other thing was, I learned a long time ago, you've got to say no to some things. You can do anything, but you can't do everything. And sometimes players, staff, coaches have to say no to something in order to play better.
Similar to that, what have you learned doing this 15 times that you can kind of impart on this group as you head up?
Well, you take in every sight, sound, smell, the whole thing, everything, especially the 7 seniors. It just is an incredible environment. You're playing for a national championship, obviously. The 8 best teams in the country are going to be there. Just enjoy it. There's no such thing as a bad day at the College World Series. There will not be one Debbie the Downer in the Alabama party. I refuse to let that happen. So you're going to enjoy every moment. And then the other thing is to have the shortest term memory you've ever had as an athlete. If something negative happens, if we dwell on it, something else will happen. So as soon as something bad happens, umpire call, play, whatever it is, live with it and then forget it.
you're kind of a master motivator. You've had some big names talk to the teams. Is there anything, because I know you put work and research into try to push the right buttons. Is there something new that you're cooking up this week for being the top dog and the favorite hitting it out there?
Yes. I can't tell you. Yes, I've been practicing for about a week now. So that'll probably be Wednesday night before we play.
And last one for me, I mean, pitching is so important, baseball, softball. You probably got 3 or 4 of the best arms that you've had in a long time headed out there. How much comfort does that bring you when you're game planning, knowing that you have multiple arms that can go complete games if necessary?
Well, especially with a double elimination tournament. If you try to ride one pitcher, it's going to be very difficult. We have a bunch that we could put out there, and everybody on the team would be comfortable with her on the mound. So I'm hoping for really good starts for whoever starts. We got to play really good team defense. And then you guys know the third thing and the toughest is to get the key hit. And, you know, Salem Hawkins got it on Saturday night, two run, 2 out, single. That was the key hit, I thought, of the entire Super Regional. So we have to get that 2 out hit. Somebody's got to come through. We got to get the great start. And then we've played really good defense all year long, so that needs to be consistent.
You've talked a lot about it, just how happy you are for this team specifically to be making this trip. You know, what gives you confidence that this is the group to get the job done?
I think, number one, they've all bought into their role, and they played it to perfection. You know, we have a class of 7 seniors, and 3 play a lot. That's 4 that are role players, but they played their role to perfection. And they build everybody up that's beside them. You know, it's just been to see that happen, and they're teaching younger girls how to do that. And their legacy is going to continue in our program for years and years and years, because those freshmen are going to be seniors, and they're going to teach the freshmen when they're senior how it's done. And they're looking at Larissa Pruitt, Abby Dukeshire, Kinley Pate, Ailey Johnson. They know how it's done now. So this has been an incredible year in terms of chemistry and leadership. So all the junior, senior, or sophomores, freshmen, they know what it looks like now. So they need to repeat it the next year.
Well, Murph, that matchup on Thursday is going to be against UCLA. They have a high-powered offense, a really good pitcher. Can you talk about that matchup?
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at their stats the other day, and it was kind of scary how many home runs, RBIs, runs scored. It's been unbelievable what they've done. You got to give them credit, because it's been amazing. And up and down the lineup, too. They have two big bombers, but 3 or 4 other girls can hit it out as well. So it's unfortunately, it's like, when you play a basketball team and one kid's scoring 36 points, you can try to hold him down. I don't know if we can do that with them. You can hold off the 2, but then they have 3 behind them. And so it's going to be difficult for us if there's a base open. If you walk her, the next girl could hurt you as well. That's the difficulty of playing UCLA. We're just going to have to pitch really, really well and very carefully.
So far in your first 5 postseason games, your team's outscored opponents 31-1. What's it going to take to replicate that success on Thursday?
Well, I think, it starts with whoever is in the circle. And if she can give us a good start and, put up a single run. I don't want a crooked number on the scoreboard for the other team, because when that starts to happen, it's going to get difficult for us. So a 1-run inning we can come back from. But we cannot give up 5 or 6 in an inning and expect to come back, especially against a good team like UCLA. So we need to limit their runs, and then we need to take advantage of our opportunity, because our offense needs to be clicking, probably the best it has all year. Because if we're going to match up with them, we got to score runs.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Take care.